Okay. We are going to finish with that topic. But how many equipments in a typical boat use salt water? Give me one.
The toilet.
Toilet, one.
The fire suppression.
Fire suppression.
Water maker.
Water maker.
AC.
AC. Engines.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Generators.
Generator.
6. Any other?
The stabilizer, gyro stabilizer.
Yeah, for the cooling system. And the cooling system of hydraulic system.
Yeah.
It's like 8 or 9 elements that use salt water. In other words, salt water cool the majority of the systems. Hydraulic system, fuel system, fuel systems, the fuel cooler for engines, raw water for water makers, for air conditioning equipment, for of course sanitation systems, and different type of equipment use salt water. Then, if the design in the boat is a poor design, I am talking about a big boat, no small boats. If the design is a good design, it's supposed that you have a sea chest, no? What is a sea chest?
It stays full of water, so you don't have.
It's a box, normally fabricated in fiberglass. It's integral with the hull. It's part of the hull, no?
It's just there's a grill that protects it from stuff falling inside.
It's a grill to protect the ingress of debris or something like this. But it's full of water, salt water.
Sometimes there's a zinc in there also.
Correct. But it's in the bills. And it's full of salt water with a lot of fittings, output fittings for those equipment, for air conditioning, for engine, blah, 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 blah. But you have 100% sure that you have full of water in that box. What is the name of that box?
The sea chest.
Sea chest. Sea chest. In a big boat. And what is the advantage of that system?
You always have salt water.
Guaranteed water.
This is number one. But the most important.
It doesn't stay full underway.
Yeah, that's the second one. And also, the most important, how many through holes you have in the hull?
Oh,
Yeah.
much less.
Only one for that box.
It's like a central unit for
Correct.
salt water.
And you don't perforate the hull
It's nice.
20 times.
Nice.
It's good idea perforate the
No.
hull, but no. Remember what happened when you make a hole to install a through hull.
Risk.
Remember
of
that you
leaking.
have 2 layers, fiberglass, and foam. If it's not properly sealed,
Moisture.
the water penetrates the foam and sink the boat. A lot of Mickey Mouse technicians install and properly the through holes. Install through holes is not easy. The people think that, no, it's just do the hole. No, you protect the foam with resin. You cover the. No, I put a little of 50 to 100.
Ay.
Papi, the water is entering sooner or later. Probably not today. Probably not in 2 months. But in 1 year it's entering. Entering a lot of water. And what is the symptom when you have that sandwich, the foam in the hole, full of water in a boat?
Mist.
The line of flotation is
Drops. Boat's much heavier.
Yeah. I don't know what happened with my boat. 2 years ago the line was here, and right now it's here.
That's
have a
what,
lot of water.
that's what happened on the Hatteras that I'm working on.
Yeah, it's
I
very
told
common.
you.
It's the tuna doors in the water.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, why is this listing so bad to the back?
You remember the situation that I lived some years ago in Fort Lauderdale? I make a drill to install a couple of underwater lights. Water coming out and
That's
out.
what happened too. We installed underwater lights, and when we drilled through it, I was like, shh. I told the captain, hey,
Water. Yeah.
you got water. And he's like, I don't know, just do
Okay.
what the owner says.
What?
Be careful when you install through holes, my friend. Be careful. No, I need the through hole in, right now, in 20 minutes. No, that's for tomorrow. For tomorrow, yes, because I need to protect the area. No, please put a 50 to 100. I need the boat. Be careful with the managers, with the poor acknowledge. Be careful with the managers with the no acknowledge. Soon or later, you will be in the middle of a big problem. Okay, Papi? And try to documentate everything. You say to me, okay, according with our conversation today in the morning in front of the boat, this is the decision. And you send the email. In 5 years, you receive a complaint, oh, you need to go to the court of Fort Lauderdale because that. Let me check the email that I sent in that moment. Look, Papi. I have the email. No, this is the email, September 2017. I informed to you that the level of the water was low, and you never pay attention. With that, you don't have any problem. All the time, when you finish the day, before you go to the bed, write all the situation. According with our conversation today, thank you for the opportunity, blah, 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 but I recommend this, this, and this. Bang, finito. In 5 years, you have the document. Believe me, every day, before, Papi, you work in big boats. Before you finish the day, send an email to the captain or the manager or the engineer or the contractor, whatever, with the situation. Because they say during the meeting, oh, yeah, okay. No, let me write. That was my suggestion, and you never pay attention. My suggestion was remove the injector. You never remove the injectors. My suggestion was remove the turbo, because I found that too much play on the turbo. And right now the boat is in Bahamas with a lot of black smoke, and you say that is my problem. No, it's your problem. I look at the email. Oh, you never mentioned. Yes, I mentioned. This is the email, October 2018, 2 years ago. You know? Okay, Papa? Don't forget that. Before you go to the bed, write. Only for cleaning purposes. You agree with me or not?
Yes.
100%. It's very important. It's very important.
There's an idiom in English, is cover your ass.
Oh, yeah. Cover your ass. Sí, tiene sentido. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, thank you, but I am an old guy. I am at the end of the equation, but you are a young people at the beginning of the equation. I want that you be a successful engineer, and I want that you transform this wonderful business. My friend, you are located in the paradise of this business. Florida is the paradise of the boats. The rest of the countries in the world, they love Florida because they say that Florida is the area with the more resources for service. Resources in service, in parts, in labor, people well trained. You are in a blessed position, in a blessed area, and you are well prepared, my friend. I hope you be successful, my friend. I hope you be managers, directors, owners of shipyards in the future. And please don't forget Mr. Lopez. All right, my friend. Sanitation system. You hear that the people hate sanitation system for different reasons. The number one reason, obviously, is because the odor, no? But if you have bad odor inside of the boat, it's because you have leaks. That's simple. If the boat is completely sealed, you don't have leaks. You don't have leaks, of course, and you don't have bad odor. And in my opinion, other source of bad odor is the mixture in between salt water and solids for a long period of time in the holding tank. The holding tank should be evacuated periodically, and the holding tank, if the boat is not in use, should be empty with a special cleaner detergents to avoid those bad odors. If you check the boats, all boats that you enter and the odor is not good, it's because that boat was off or out of the water for a long period of time with caca in the tank. Caca and salt water. What is the problem? What is the inconvenience in between caca and salt water, between solid and salt water? Why, at the end of the the day that combination produce bad odors. Because the fermentation. The fermentation. The salt water accelerates the process of fermentation and produce a lot of methane gases. For that reason, if the holding tank is plastic, is expanded. No, it's because the gases, and it's because that combination, salt water and solids, produce fermentation and produce gases, methane, and destroy everything. Doesn't matter if you have double clamps, if you have properly hoses, that the pressure produced in the system produce leaks sooner or later. Avoid that. If it's possible, using fresh water, if it's possible. I know that it's more expensive. And also evacuating and cleaning the system periodically. And if you are in charge of the boat, put the labels, put the advertisement in the bathrooms, explaining to the people that don't throw papers into the system, don't throw tampons on. So yeah, plastic material. This is the enemy of those toilets, the enemy of those macerator pumps. The macerator pumps are like the NutriBullet, no? High speed, excellent blades, excellent material. But if you introduce plastics and heavy solids, you destroy those blades, no? And you destroy the system, and you clog the system. Put advertising, put papers in the bathrooms, especially for the ladies. Hey, mommy, please, you see that? Put the papers over there, no on the toilet. No, because in my home, no. No here and no in your home. In your home, my friend, I don't recommend put the papers on the toilet. You destroy the system. You clog the system. No, because put in the basket the papers, and at the end of the day, you put the basket on the garbage can. Yes or no? Never, no papers. No papers. The papers produce sedimentation and destroy the septic tank in your boat, the holding tank. Okay, this is the number one. This is the enemy. Also use approved hoses for sanitation system. What is the hoses, the type of hoses approved? Type A1, no? A1 is the aspirin, is excellent. But there are special material for sanitation. This material is excellent, no? This material is excellent because it's wire reinforced, it's a polypropylene, and it's non-permeable. Non-permeable. That's the most important part. This is non-permeable. There are similar material, but they are permeable. This one, no. And use appropriate hose clamps. What material should be for the hose clamp? Stainless steel series 300, no?
Yeah.
What specific alloy is the recommended?
316.
316 or 304?
304.
304. 316 is the same 1810. You remember? 18 nickel and 10 chromium or something like this, no? Yeah. Those are the appropriate hose clamps. No Home Depot. No Home Depot hose clamps. No. No residential hose clamps. No residential hoses. No residential fittings. Nothing residential. Marine. Especially in sanitation. And in all the system, because fuel is critical. Because fresh water is critical. Okay? Alright. And you know that you can use fresh water or salt water. In a small boat, the people use salt water because it's cheaper, no, than fresh water. In a small boat, fresh water is expensive. Produce, especially the fresh water. If you produce the fresh water with a water maker or desalinator or reverse osmosis, is expensive. No, you need a lot of power to produce 1 gallon of fresh water, and for that reason, the people say, no, if it's for the toilet, I prefer salt water. Okay, use salt water, but flush the system periodically, clean the system periodically, verify that the tank is empty when the boat is off. No, yeah, evacuate. The majority of the marinas, they have the pump to evacuate the solids. Is expensive, that process? No, it's like $35, $40. Pump it out the solid. This is not expensive. And the only that you need is organize the hoses and suction the system. But the majority of the marinas, they have the septic tank, no, to collect black water. Okay, guys. All right. What is the difference between this toilet and this toilet?
One's manual, the other one's
This is manual. What is the other name for the manual toilet?
vacuum.
It's vacuum toilet. It's vacuum toilet because each time that you pump it here, you produce
Vacuum.
suction, vacuum, suction, negative pressure. It's too simple. You have the input of fresh water or salt water. Suppose that is salt water. That one. You see? The strainer, the
Seacock
the
strainer.
pump,
Pump.
and the input here.
Input.
Okay, suppose that is with salt water. What is the recommendation? Number one, in that installation, I need other hose between this point and this point. And that's it? You don't need any other element? This is the output of the pump, you see? I enter here. That's it? That's the only that you need?
Depends on the water line.
Oh, correct. Correct. Depend of the water line.
If you need empty.
You need
Anti-siphon.
You need
Anti-loop or loop.
anti-siphon.
It's called like anti-loop or something.
Anti-siphon. What is this? This is an anti-siphon device. No? What is this? That element?
It's the stop valve.
Yeah, it's the bleed valve. Because you have air in that pocket. When the water passes over there, the air is accumulated here. And when the pressure of the air passes 17 psi, something like this, what happened with this?
It opens.
Release air.
That's called something else, right? On the
Excuse me?
book, it's called like vented loop, right?
Yeah.
Vented loop. Yeah.
This is the vented loop. You like it? Okay. This is the anti-siphon device, vented loop, located here. At the input. Why you need that vented loop at the input? Explain to me.
To prevent water from flooding
Suppose
in.
that the boat is off. The boat is everything off. Engines off. Why I need that element here? The water line is here.
So it doesn't return.
What happens if the boat is moving?
The water line changes
It's
temporarily.
possible that the water enter here. And what happens if the check valve here is broken?
It will flood it.
Salt water is entering here and
Overflow.
sink the boat. Sink the boat!
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Pay attention. Suppose that the toilet is located below the water line, Richard. And you don't have this. And this check valve here is broken. And this weekend, we have a couple of storms. And the boat will be moving. What happened?
Overflows.
And bye-bye. For that reason, at the input should be located the anti-siphon device here.
Then you're
Important, no, my
really
friend?
But
Important.
only if it's below the water line.
Correct. Yeah. But let me explain something, Jack. If it's a sailboat, or especially sailboat,
Yeah, because they rock more.
I install always this one. Because you don't know. You don't know what happened. I prefer that one.
And that anti-siphon will prevent the water from
Correct.
until you push
Prevent siphoning of water. That's clear? Important. Clear. All right. Suppose that here I have fresh water coming from the freshwater tank,
Pump.
the freshwater pump. I need also the anti-siphon device. It is filled with a fresh water?
Yeah.
No.
No?
No, because if the pump is off,
Oh.
no. Pay attention. If this one is with the fresh water, in order to use the toilet, I need what?
Fill it.
Battery.
you need to activate the pump on the breaker. You need to activate the pump.
A pressure sensitive?
Yeah. Or you install a pump on the man pump.
So the pressure,
Immediately you suction here, what happens?
the pressure drops and
And the pump starts. I prefer that. I prefer that.
That'd be nice.
Because what happens if you forget to install that one?
Mm-hmm.
You damage the diaphragm in the pump. Everybody follow me? You enjoy that explanation? It's simple, no? It's simple. Okay, I have problem. The customer complained that he needs to replace the diaphragm and the seal periodically, each 2 months. What is the problem, Jack? For what reason the customer needs to replace that diaphragm and that seal periodically?
Running it dry.
Because it's pumping dry. It's pumping dry. You need to verify where is coming the water here. Is salt water or is fresh water? It's salt water. Let me try to check. Normally when you go up, what happens?
Water gets filled.
Water enters. And when you go down,
Flushes.
pump it. Flush it. Anybody follow me?
Yes.
Okay, let me check. No water coming in. And it's salt water. Oh, let me check. Let me check. Let me check. Let me check. Yeah, you check the system. Oh, it's clogged, the strainer. You open here, no water coming out. What is the problem?
Clogged strainer.
It's clogged. You need to verify if it's here or here or here. You solve the problem. It's because the pump is working dry. The diaphragm in the pump is working dry. Or if it's working with fresh water, the pump not start. It's an on-demand pump? Probably if it's an on-demand pump, probably the regulator is broken. You need to open here and verify the diaphragm in the regulator.
But wouldn't they notice that it's not getting, the toilet's not getting water? So
They should.
Yeah.
yeah, like
A lot of people don't pay attention.
Yeah.
the details.
All right, this is the problem. Because if the system is working properly lubricated with water, you never need to replace that pump. Okay, guys? Good? Is clear that pump?
Yes.
The vacuum pump is a suction pump, and the key word is the water line. Where is located the toilet with respect to the water line? Below the water line or over the water line?
Is it below?
If it's below, you need the anti-siphon device. You need the anti-siphon device. You need the anti-siphon device. Look, the salt water enter here and enter here from the pump, no? From the pump. Before the salt water enter here, you install the anti-siphon device. Where is located the anti-siphon device according with ABYC?
3 inches.
How many inches over the water line?
6.
12. 12, yeah. 12 minimum. In a static position.
Professor, the macerator pump, when you connect the macerator pump to the manual toilet, is that still going to be like an electric, or do they have?
Right now we are going to talk about. We are going to continue with the manual toilet. Okay, when I pump it here, I pump it the solid where?
To the tank.
Remember that there are different options, no?
Yeah.
Type 1, type 2, type 3. In type 1, you pump it this one directly into the holding tank, and with the macerator pump, you pump it out. Yes or not?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
This is type 1. In type 2, you pump it, the water with solids, into the treatment equipment, and that equipment enter into the holding tank, and from the holding tank with the macerator pump, you pump it out. Yes or not?
Yes, sir.
In a small boat, that one goes directly here, and with the macerator pump out.
Mm-hmm.
In some Mickey Mouse installation, you pump it, the solid, directly outside.
Mm.
That's illegal.
Yeah.
That's illegal. And if somebody put the complaint and the Coast Guard checked your boat, you have a...
You can dump it out into the ocean like 3 miles out.
No, but you still need to have at least a
you
stage
still have
one.
the holding tank. Okay.
Yeah. But the holding tank is mandatory. All right? Good? Okay, suppose this is the situation with the manual pump. And after that, you have different type of macerator pumps. You have electrical macerator pump, 12 or 24 volts, suction, the water pulverized with solid here, and pump it out. Pump it out here, and with this, you send it out or you send it into other holding tank. What is this? The Y valve. The Y valve after the macerator pump. This is electrical macerator pump, 12 volts or 24 volts. And what about this?
A manual?
Manual pump. Oh, I need, yeah. You don't have electrical.
It's
Go
from
to-
the holding tank out, or
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
to pump it out manually. Or you have other one, electromechanical, all system. Look, that one, 12 volts, 24 volts, suction from the tank and sent out to the Y valve. And it's with a piston. You see the piston? You hear that pump, taka, 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 working in all systems. You remember that?
Oh, wow.
All macerator pump. You have 3 systems. You have 3 systems or macerator pumps. Where is located normally the macerator pump? Close to the holding tank and close to the
Y valve.
Y valve.
Are there hydraulic macerator
Yeah,
pumps?
there are other hydraulics macerator pumps.
But in that system, it will be 2 macerator pumps, right? One between.
Okay, right now we are going to talk about the second one. Okay, this is the last macerator pump at the up. Good? Remember, in the book, I have wonderful pictures. Check the pictures, type 1, type 2, type 3 that I have in the auxiliary book. Okay, my friends, look at this. This is vacuum pump or manual toilet. We are going to talk about the electrical or electronic. It's similar. This element, this toilet receives fresh water or salt water here. The water enters in the bowl, and when you flush the system, activate the pump, and the pump it water with solid but pulverized. Because here you have a macerator pump. Here enter the water with the solids. The water with the solids enter from here. Everybody follow me?
Mm-hmm.
And here the macerator pump with a special good material, stainless steel material, pulverize the solid with the water and send out the solid with water in powder. And that mixture enter into the treatment tank. That's the intake. The treatment tank have 3 stages. You remember? The first one is, you remember in the book?
One was cavitation.
Pulverization,
Yeah.
aeration, and
Yeah.
3 stages. Bam, bam, bam. You remember that?
Oh.
And in the output, sent into the
It's a
holding tank completely clear, basically. And in the holding tank, this holding tank have a water mixed with powder, no solid. And now from here you pump it out with any of those macerator pumps.
So wait, in the normal vacuum pump, it has
You don't have
That-
in the normal vacuum pump. You don't have macerator.
so it does, so it's not getting pulverized. It's
Now
not,
only pump it solid with water here.
so you need big lines. You actually need.
Correct. For that reason, the output is big one.
But I don't think the output is big. You think the output is big? The output
Yeah.
is big?
How big
Yeah.
are you pooping, bro?
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying in general. Like,
The depend of the guy, no? You understand, my friends? Pay attention. In this toilet, the electrical toilet, you have one macerator pump incorporated in the toilet. This element is located here. Suction here, pulverize here, and send pulverized here into the treatment tank, or in some cases directly into the holding tank. If you don't have this. Anybody follow me?
Yes.
Remember that the handle have two positions. In the first position, what happened?
Water comes in.
Only water enter here.
Enter.
What type of water?
Salt water.
Salt or
Yeah.
fresh, depending of your decision. And the bowl is full of water. In the second position, what happened?
Flush.
The pump is
On.
on and pumped out pulverized water with solid. Difficult?
So if you have a macerator pump at the toilet itself,
And other one in the output.
that's type 3, right?
No, two normally.
Two?
Normally two.
So if you have an electronic one with the macerator pump there and there, there's really no need for the tank in the middle, right? Just the holding tank.
No, pay attention. Pay attention. This one only pulverized. This one only pulverized, but no. Suppose that you are in the middle of the ocean for more than 3 weeks. It's good idea storage solid with water with no treatment over there.
Oh, yeah.
No. Okay, it's pulverized in the output with water. It's pulverized, but it's not treated. Enter here, and that element eliminate the bad odors, the bacteria, and in the output is black water, but it's not a.
Do you service the electric scan?
Okay, pay attention. Yes. Excuse me. The electroscan in the first stage have other macerator pump. The first one
That's
is like a macerator pulverizer. The second one introduce bubbles, air, and the last one is separation, something like this. 3 stages, you remember?
Mhm.
In this element. Service here, only here. You open that one and you added a special anti-growing bacteria. Here, you open that.
Oh, okay.
That's the only service.
Okay.
Do you recommend that middle tank in only
Yeah.
for big boats?
Yeah.
The electric
In big
scan?
boats, you have the electroscan, big one,
Oh shit.
with the 3 stages, like this. The electroscan is the same size than this.
Oh, like you're talking.
It's big one
Oh,
with the
okay.
same 3 stages, exactly the same, but big. Yes, I recommend. I recommend.
Yeah.
If you have that element,
AC?
when the Coast Guard visit the boat, no complaints.
No message.
Yeah, they don't check anymore. You have the electroscan, finito.
That's AC? That one's AC.
No, this is DC. Right now I am going to explain the process to connect.
see.
It's too simple. It's too simple. It's too simple. That's the motor, and the motor have 4 cables: black, orange, white, and red. Look
Right.
at this. The cable of the motor, black, white, red, and orange, enter here. The positive from the batteries enter here. And in the other side, you have one plug here for the
Electric scanner.
screen. The screen. And other one for other plug for other screen on the fly bridge.
Start, stop.
Yeah? 2 screens. And that's it. This is the electroscan. Difficult to install?
No.
No, it doesn't make.
No, it's 5 minutes.
It's pretty nice.
And that positive is coming from the breaker on the DC panel electro scan or water treatment. This is DC, 24 or 12.
So they're getting charged off the house batteries.
Yes, normally
Okay.
it's DC panel, from DC panel. Yeah, Jack? Difficult? Those are the 3 connections here. And those are the plugs for the main screen and the secondary screen. Data cables. Finito. That's the electroscan. Install the electroscan is too simple. And the connection is the hydraulic connection of the electroscan. Hydraulic connections are too simple. The hydraulic connections are too simple. One cable negative from the negative of the batteries, and those are the 4 connections that enter in the control box. And this is the positive. Positive, negative, 4 connections to the control box,